See what's going on in the kitchen with some of my favorite people of all time.
What? He's talking about you, Cecil.
No, not me.
He's
Not
totally
me.
talking about you.
Not me.
Chef Cecil just asked if I was cooking, by the way. Joe, he just asked me that.
Not a lot of cooking on my channel.
Right. And, of course, this is Katie Eamer, Joe's lovely wife. I think he was talking about you, right?
It's questionable.
Yeah. Well, we are cooking this morning with the Salvation Army. Always a fun group, and we're gearing up for a big fishing tournament coming up.
Right, we've got the Causeway Classic this Saturday. Weigh-in is from 3 to 5 p.m. at Laps on the Causeway. And it's just going to be a fun day for the entire family. We've got Jason Smith as our weighmaster.
Yeah, how did he get to do that?
He likes to fish.
I can fish just as good as him, Cecil, I promise.
Yes, but it's going to be a great time.
And people still have time to sign up.
Yes, you can sign up through Friday. Our captain's meeting on Friday is going to be the last chance to sign up. So that'll be 6 p.m. at Labs is our captain's meeting.
And can they sign up online, or what do they have to do with that, Katie?
Yes, sign up online at causewayclassic.org.
Oh, cool. Well, make sure you get into that. Now, Chef Cecil, are you going to be fishing?
No, I'll be.
Are you going to be cooking?
Cooking ribs.
I mean, cooking. And speaking of, he brought a whole thing of ribs in here, but what you're actually cooking, he just brought that to make Joe jealous because he's not going to give him any of it. What he's cooking this morning is fish.
Right, we're cooking speckled trout fillets, and we're gonna put a little spice to it with a little Creole mustard and stuff like that. So we're gonna see, can you really fry fish?
Now, Cecil, I am country as they come. I will help you fry fish all day long. I can't make any promises. My grandparents were always the ones doing the cooking, but I will try my best. So let's talk about, I guess, would you call it the rub that you put on the fish?
No, it's actually a dredge that we put it in, a milk and Creole mustard dredge that we actually put it in. You know, you can, according to whoever's getting it, you know, you can leave it in there for a short period of time. We're going to do it kind of quick today, but the longer you leave it in, the more spices absorb into the fish, and the spicier or Creole seasoning the hotness of the fish.
Cecil's trying to make it hot in the kitchen. He's frying it up in the kitchen, all kinds of stuff. So what do we have listed here, Cecil?
We actually have the Creole mustard. We have a little Lowry seasoned salt. We got black pepper, world famous Old Bay seasoning. And I actually have something that I left off of the list, which is a 6-pepper spice that can incorporate into the dish also.
Well, I cannot wait to get started on this. I'm really excited that you brought that in to make Joe jealous. Anything you can do to help that?
Well, we're also selling the ribs at the Causeway Classic.
So it wasn't just to make Joe jealous. See, Katie,
it's to make Joe buy some at the Causeway Classic.
Oh, so tell us about that.
Yes, so you can purchase those online at causewayclassic.org as well. We're selling Chef Cecil's famous ribs, and I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
Right. I'm making me hungry.
We used to have a big fundraiser where we sold them, but we've kind of gotten away from that, and everybody's been asking, how can we get Cecil's ribs? So we're bringing them back for the Causeway Classic, one day only. Buy them online, and you can pick them up there.
And Katie, why is it so important that we support the Salvation Army? You guys do so much. I know we here in the news business know what you guys do because we see it. But for those who don't know, what all does the Salvation Army do?
Well, the Salvation Army is just all about doing the most good for the most people in the most need. And whether that's the homeless, whether that's people living in poverty who are on that borderline of becoming homeless, whether it's a disaster that's come through town, you know, we help in so many different ways people who are in need, and so supporting the Salvation Army helps us support our community.
Perfect. Well, I'm in here doing the Cecil and Katie dance, Joe, and Cecil's going to let me fry up some fish. Watch out. Joe doesn't know what to say.
Well, they're not taking the, there we go.
There we go.
Hi, everybody. I just didn't know that there was a Cecil and Katie dance, you know? All right, back in the kitchen with my wife, Katie, and Chef Cecil from the Salvation Army. And guys, I wanted to clarify something first when we get started here. We were talking about those ribs, which I can't stop looking at because they look delicious. And you can get them at the Causeway Classic this Saturday. So how do they come when you order these ribs?
Right, you order them online at causewayclassic.org, and they will be frozen and vacuum sealed for you to take home from the event on Saturday.
Perfect. And I know your mom, my mother-in-law, has already placed an order for us so we can have a big family feast with those ribs. And Chef Cecil, your special sauce is going to be on the side as well.
Yes, it will be.
So when you grill that up, you can drizzle it over the top and make it good.
Well, yeah, you know, it's to whatever way you like to do it. You know, some people like a little sauce, some people like a lot of sauce.
I like a lot of sauce. So that sounds good. So order those up right now on the Causeway Classic website. All right, so what are we going to do with this fish we're working on today?
Oh, we're going to make a little egg wash real fast for it. We're going to put a couple of eggs in here into milk. The recipe calls for like 1 cup of milk, 1 egg. And then we're going to add a little seasoning. We're going to add this Creole mustard. This Creole mustard is going to make it as hot as you want it.
Dude, I love Creole mustard.
Oh, well, come on, we're going to put a little extra in.
Yeah, do it to them. Don't hurt them.
Okay.
We like it spicy.
Right, and we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna take a little Old Bay seasoning and sprinkle that in, and we're gonna take a little Lowry seasoned salt, and we're gonna put that into the wash. A little black pepper.
Now, I actually kind of made something like this last night, but it wasn't nearly as good as you're doing. I just added 1 Cajun seasoning, and that's it. I didn't go with the whole dredge and everything, and you're making it extra special.
And then we're going to take a 6 pepper seasoning, and then you're just going to beat that around to those eggs. Come beat it in to the dredge.
And we're saving the fish frying for the last segment because that goes quick once you get them in there, right?
Once you get it in there, it's going to be real quick, extremely quick. And we're going to take that fish and we're going to let it soak until the next segment, and then it's going to be ready to put the dish together.
That sounds good. Well, Katie, I'm so excited for the Causeway Classic. We're going to be out there. Fox 10 is a sponsor, and this is your first inaugural Causeway Classic.
Yes.
And one of the reasons this is so important is your funding has been cut in various ways this year.
That's right. Not only from the city of Mobile, but also from the state as well. We've taken a large hit over the last 2 years. And so we need events like this. We need people to come out and support us and say that they believe in the work that we do and help us out and help us fundraise so that we can continue providing these life-changing and life-saving services.
Yeah, and one of the things I think not everybody realizes is the Salvation Army saves everybody who's watching money right now in tax purposes with all the services that you provide, helping get these people off the streets, back in the community instead of in prisons where they're racking up taxpayer dollars, saving the community money, helping the community, doing the most good, as you say. So you can help by taking part in the Causeway Classic. We'll talk more about that in just a little while as well. Thanks a lot, guys. Cecil, you did bring a lot of fish, right?
I brought enough.
Enough for everyone. Just making sure, Chastity.
Hey, you know he was saving that frying because he wants me to do it. That's what he wants me to. He wants to show me how.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. Made me put some gloves on. He wants to see my skills. Actually, I think he's scared of my skills because he told everybody over there to keep the door open. We are frying some fish this morning with the Salvation Army. We have Katie Emer, we have Chef Cecil, and what's the next step? I'm ready to go.
Well, what we have here is we're gonna bread. This is the bread, and we're gonna add a little Lowry seasoned salt and a little Old Bay seasoning. And we're going to add that 6 pepper, and we're going to kind of mix that in real fast. Now, you're supposed to be mixing this in, but...
Oh, I thought I was dropping the fish.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get up in here.
So
You've already got on to me about getting in the flour one time.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop that fish in there, and you're going to just dredge it.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. And let's do this.
You want me to say boom, boom, boom when I do it?
No, I want you to put it in the grease, and we're going to pray a little bit first.
Okay, we can pray.
Okay.
Do I just
There we go. Excellent.
I'm frying.
Excellent.
Well, Cecil and I are getting this done, and I have to concentrate, Katie, so that means you have to talk. Tell us about the Causeway Classic coming up. Chef Cecil is actually going to be there cooking up some ribs. People can place orders for ribs.
Yes, you can order those online at causewayclassic.org. The ribs will actually be packaged for you to take home so you don't have to worry about dinner that night. But it's just going to be a really fun day for the whole family to come out. We're going to have great prizes for our fishermen. We've got a big 140-quart Orca cooler that's valued at like $600. So we've got that. We've got a custom rod and reel. We've got gift cards to outdoors places. And we're also going to have door prizes for anybody who comes out. So
Cecil made me switch. I think he was ready to get down to
ready to take
business.
over.
He's like, trying to get out of the way. Now, Katie, as far as the fishing tournament is concerned, are there specific categories?
Yes, we're going to have a trout category, a combo category for trout and flounder, and then we will have a mystery fish that we will draw at the captain's meeting. And I do want to remind everybody about the captain's meeting. It's going to be Friday night at 6 p.m. at Laps on the Causeway.
Okay.
And that'll be your last chance to sign up for the tournament. So
Cecil is going to town over here. No wonder he told me to get out of the way. And you can sign up for the fishing tournament right now in advance.
Yes.
Jason's going to be the weighmaster. I don't know how he got that job because, let's be honest, I can fish just as good as him. Here's a look at the Causeway Classic information. Again, the weigh-in is at 3 p.m. Laps on the Causeway. It's all a big fundraiser for the Salvation Army, which is so important in our community.
Yeah, and this is actually, it's a free event for anybody to come out to the weigh-in and just enjoy the afternoon with us. You've been saying how beautiful the weather's going to be.
Yeah.
So we encourage everybody to come out. We'll have door prizes for anybody who comes to the weigh-in event. So you could come out and win something, whether you fish or not.
And Katie, who doesn't want to meet Cecil?
Exactly.
Who doesn't want to meet Cecil? Cecil's like, just let me make my fish. And again, as far as the ribs are concerned, can they pre-order those too?
Yes, we want folks to pre-order those. So go online to causewayclassic.org and order your racks.
And of course, we're going to put that information on fox10tv.com. We're going to finish Let Cecil Go to Town. I'm just going to wear the gloves to look like I've done something.
I'm very proud of you, Chastity.
I know, I have flour on me. We'll be right back. We've got to take one last look over at the kitchen.
Yeah, so finishing up our fish, Chef Cecil's got some prepared. You got the ribs on your right, you've got your fish on the left part of your screen there. And again, we encourage everybody to sign up early for the Causeway Classic, causewayclassic.org. However, Chastity, as we know from working with many fishermen and having a lot of fisher friends,
I'm a fisherwoman.
a fisherwoman, a lot of people wait until Friday to see what the weather's going to be like for the weekend.
We're good to go.
Yeah, so we're looking fantastic.
We can go ahead and sign up.
Sign up now or head on out to that captain's meeting Friday night at Laps on the Causeway to go ahead and take part. But yeah, hope to see everybody out there. I'm going to be out there as well in addition to the Salvation Army, Jason Smith. So looking forward to it.